Hi, I'm Larry London, and this is Border Crossings. Today, we will spend the next 30 minutes with a singer-songwriter from Canada who is promoting his new EP, Running Wild. Billy Raffoul made his debut in 2017. His sophomore EP is an introspective look at his own personal experiences. One of the songs on the EP is titled Mental Health. It touches on his mom, while his latest single is called Lovely. Billy's new EP was produced by 7-time Grammy winner Craig Hurston. Billy Raffoul has been writing songs since he was 10 and performing since 16. Recently, he toured with Kings of Leon and Ex-Ambassadors, and today he joins us for a live performance and interview. Billy Raffoul is next on Border Crossings. Hi, I'm Larry London. Welcome to Border Crossings. In our studios and on tour for a brand new EP called Running Wild is Billy Raffoul, who's one of the hottest guitarists, songwriters, and music right now. We welcome you, Billy.
Thanks for having me, Larry.
Now, should I call you Raoul Raffoul? I think I heard somewhere that there's a story there, and somehow with visas and stuff.
Yeah, which is perfect. I was applying for one of my first visas to come and play in the States. I'm from Canada, and my legal name is Paul Raffoul, not Billy. Billy's my middle name. And somewhere along the lots of paperwork that goes on, Paul turned into Raoul.
They changed the first letter.
Yeah.
And so obviously that's what did it. So why not use Paul? Where did the Billy part
So I'm from a big Lebanese family on my dad's side, and Paul was kind of like traditional. My grandfather's Paul, my dad's Paul, and then they gave my dad a different middle name. And then I'm Paul, but I got 2 middle names. So it's like you add a...
Wow.
So if I have a son, I think he's supposed to have 5 names or something crazy. But my full name is Paul Jody Billy Raffoul. And there was
you should be doing country music.
Yes. There's 3 or 4 Paul Raffouls in my hometown. So they...
And with all the connection to your father, I guess he taught you to play the guitar, and he's kind of the main inspiration behind you choosing this career?
Definitely inspired me to pick up the instrument and start singing, for sure.
So you're a little bit old school because you grew up on Dad's music?
Absolutely, yeah. His filter of, rock and roll.
Beatles
classic.
And stuff like that?
Started with the Beatles, for sure, yeah. That's my first musical love.
Wow. Yeah. So tell me about the new EP, Running Wild. How many albums? I think in 2017 you came out with the first song.
Yeah.
So how many albums have you put out so far?
This is actually just the second EP. We did one last year around this time, and this one, and the first album will be coming soon, I hope. And definitely been writing a whole bunch of songs, moving towards this. So it feels good. This is technically the second one, though, the second release. Yeah.
Well, very exciting time.
Very excited.
Because this is a tough business. So, I mean, right now it seems like music and CD sales is on the climb. It's increasing, which is great news for the business.
Exactly. Everyone says the business is doing well, which is good. But it is tough, but I'm very happy and lucky to be able to do it.
It's because of great singers-songwriters like you. So, Billy
much.
Raffoul's here. Would you do a song for us?
I would love to. Something. Yeah, this is the title track from the new EP, Running Wild. Carry a smoke in an officer's gaze, he let it slide. On the street we were raised where the church light let us know it was home time. Stolen street signs, consumption in public, a small fine. Realized our only crime was thinking we had all the time. And don't it feel like every street holds a memory for every low we found a high. I know, no matter where I go, that we were born restless, we were born running wild, we were born restless, we were born running wild. blade, found our names and our hands in the pavement. And quickly the years came and went, all of the time we'd spent. Still I can't forsake hope, can't get out of my mind every bad joke. They remind of a young good time before innocence fell behind. When we would stay out in the street making memories for every low we found it high. I know no matter where I go, we were born restless, we were born running wild, we were born restless, we were born running wild. Taught you how to drive a car, how to smile with a broken heart. Cause every single street holds a memory. I'm feeling low and I can't get high. Oh, I know no matter where I go, it's 21 is young to be feeling old, waiting to hear if you're here anymore. Oh, I know no matter where I go, that we were born restless, we were born running wild, we were born restless, we were born running wild.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Billy Raffoul is our guest, and the EP is called Running Wild. That was the title track. Yes. What's the inspiration for the EP, for the other songs on there? Is there a story you're trying to tell, or?
Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of these songs are a few years old for me now. That one in particular was written about my one of my best friends growing up, my cousin, who suffered a crazy accident. He had an aneurysm, and he had to, he had to kind of learn how to walk and live again, and that was specific. I know it's very heavy, but that's what that one's about. Mm-hmm. All the songs on the EP are about either personal experience or my family and friends, mm-hmm. and kind of things like
I'm
that,
interested to hear more about the song Mental Health, which I know is also on the EP.
Yeah, Mental Health is was actually, for such heavy subject matter, was a really fun one to create, because we wanted to put that kind of spin on it, even though it's about something that I think a lot of people have a hard time talking about. We wanted to make the music something that was easy to go like this to, and kind of have fun with it. And
that's great.
It's on a ukulele, which is happy, always happy.
Mental Health on a ukulele.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really like so many families, that mental health is a big part of my family, and mental health issues and stuff like that. My mom has been through a whole lot with her mental health, and she, I think a couple years ago, gave me the green light to kind of sing and write about it, and wanted me to talk about it. And it's, like I said, a huge part of my family. So I know a lot of people have hard time talking about it. And,
right. It's therapeutic, I guess, to write about it, sing about it.
If for nothing else, for me, it was very therapeutic for me and my brother and our family. So
it seems to be something that a lot of people are talking about now, which is about time that we're able to open up and discuss some sensitive subjects that need to be addressed. But tell me about the other songs on the new EP. I want to hear more about you just told me about the opening song, which you just did the title track.
Title track.
You got a new single.
Yes, and the first song from the EP is a song called Lovely,
mm-hmm.
Which is, for me now, 3.5 years old, but it was...
wow.
It's a song about kind of, I guess, a missed opportunity,
mm-hmm.
And seeing someone, in in a bar or something and thinking wow, they're beautiful, or you know, it doesn't have to be a bar, anywhere, just kind of not having the courage to go say hi. Like I said, missed opportunity, and that one was actually written about a missed field goal in a football game.
Really?
My favorite football team. Yeah, I wrote it the day. I'm a big Minnesota Vikings fan.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, I wrote it about a few years ago. A pretty big missed field goals
Yes.
that the Minnesota Vikings fans will know about.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, so I was trying to, how do I put that into a song that's not super about football?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Interesting place to get inspiration.
Yeah.
Is, you know, a lot of people don't realize that songwriters, you can find inspiration just about anything, in anywhere you go.
Yeah.
You know, and it's where's the most unusual place that you got inspiration for a song?
This might be kind of unusual, but maybe not. Maybe other singers, songwriters can relate to it. But always in my car. I love no instrument, no anything other than just, you know, humming along to something, and, you know, just figuring out stuff while I drive. It's, I do a lot of driving back and forth all over the place.
Right. Nashville to here and there and everywhere.
And I think that's a very inspiring place for me, is the car.
And you wrote your first song at 10.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how much of a song it was, but who knows? Man. It's like it was something.
Do you ever go back and look at the old stuff you've written and think, well, maybe I'll bring that out? And
I have there's a computer somewhere in my house back home in Canada that has some stuff that I hope never sees the light of day, but it'd be fun to go back and try and find it one day.
would you do another song for
I
us?
would love to, yes.
What's this one called?
This one, you know, just because I just spoke about it, I'm going to play you Lovely, which was that first
Great,
song.
great. All right. I'm excited to hear it. Billy Raffoul on The Voice of America.
I look in her eye, could light a smoke.
Very nice. Very nice. Lovely. The song is lovely.
Thank you.
Appropriately titled Lovely from the new EP, Running Wild. Billy Raffoul was in our studios here. Are you on tour right now, or is this a promotion tour?
Yeah, I'm on tour right now with a band called Parachute.
Okay.
And we're at the 930 Club tonight in Washington,
Oh.
so very happy to be back
Historic
here.
venue, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually our third time supporting a band there, so we're very happy to get back. They got these great cupcakes I've been talking about all morning.
and pizza and all kinds of good
Pizza
stuff over
and
there.
pizza, yeah. Well, you know better than I do.
Well, I love it. It's a great. We've done some great shows there over the years. It's a great venue. So you've also been on tour with Kings of Leon and some other artists
we got
as
to-
well.
we got
Having fun on the road.
All like I said earlier, we're so lucky to get to do what we do, and
Do you prefer the big venues or the small venues?
I don't think I have a preference because we've had some of the greatest shows in such small spaces, you know, with people standing right here and clapping and singing and it sounding like thousands of people, even though there's 50 people in the room.
Right,
And,
right.
Then we've been very lucky to be on some big stages like that show with the Kings of Leon. We got to play at Hyde Park.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
So it was
A huge festival.
yeah, and but I don't think I could. I don't think I could say one more than the other because, like I said, we never know when it's just going to be an incredible night. And
Right.
Yeah.
It's a long way from playing a truck stop, I'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
In the early days.
yes, that's. I think I was playing that day in particular, and I was playing songs I had never heard before. I had like a songbook in front of me. It was C, G.
Let's go. That one.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
And before that, or maybe after that, you played in bars at 16.
Yeah.
Now
I
you're
think-
kind of young to be in a bar, and then you're in there working in a bar. So what was that like?
My first couple of shows, I think I was 16 and jumping on stage with my dad and stuff like that. And I remember, I think one of the Blind Dog was one of the places that used to be there, and we would in Windsor we'd play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Great city, Windsor.
Long time ago, totally.
Memories coming back.
Yeah.
And you played for Cats too, I heard.
That's probably the first song I ever.
That was
ever
the best
wrote.
audience, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, there's a home family video that my mom Lisa has, that she loves, and it's me like holding this like I'm like 3 years old and something, and I got this cat. It's trying to get away from me. I'm not letting it go anywhere, and I'm like singing to it. It's not enjoying it. Yeah, that's the first performance.
So, if, as far as memories go, favorite cities you like to perform in, and why?
We've been very lucky to be all over the place. Again, it's hard to pick a specific one, but we're gonna get to go back up to Canada and to Ontario and play in Toronto and Montreal this month. Now that it's May, so I'm really looking forward to getting back to Toronto for sure.
Play Yonge Street and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I can't remember where the venue's on, but we've been able to play some of the best rooms.
have you done some
Toronto.
international tours?
Yeah, we've been over to Europe a few times, and
What's that like? I mean, the audiences are different.
yeah, we like so lucky to be on some great stages opening for bands over there. Judah and the Lion and Kaleo. We got to do that tour
From Iceland, right, Kaleo?
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, and we that was just we think back to it like, whoa, did we actually get to do that? Play on some of the stages that the Beatles played on, and
Wow.
yeah, just incredible.
Has it always been music for you? Is
Yeah,
this, your dad
and-
did it? Is this because somewhere along the line you were selling tomatoes? That's I heard.
I
So-
mean, yeah, my grandparents still do it. And
Still have
yeah,
tomatoes?
Oh, yeah.
A tomato
The
stand?
fruit stands, yeah. Since we were, born.
Is it a fruit or a vegetable?
It's funny because we call it a fruit stand, but they sell vegetables for sure. So I mean,
The long-running debate.
yes, exactly. We grew up on until we were 4 or 5 anyway, on this like little farm with a fruit stand, and then there was a period where my grandparents each had one. And we'd always joke about them being competitors.
Wow.
But
And here you are on stage doing your music with
Yeah.
your new EP, your second EP.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier the album. I'm sure all of Billy Raffoul's fans want to know, when's the album coming out?
all my fan.
All your fans. Now you got millions of them right now. I mean, you're meeting millions of people around the world right now.
Yeah, I'm hoping to not disappoint anyone. So I hope we have it out soon. So,
That would be great. Any surprises on it? Are you working with other artists on it?
I've got to work with some pretty crazy talented people.
You got a great producer too.
Yes. I've been working with this guy, Mike Crossy, who can't say enough about. I've been working with him for 3 years, so he's probably one of the people who's like, all right, where's the album already? Because I know we've recorded enough.
Right.
My good friend, tour manager, living mate, like my cousin who I live with, him and I have a song on the album as well. His name's Alex. He's to your left over there.
Hey.
He's just stewing in anger right now because I'm putting him on the spot and I won't even look at him. But yeah, we got a song together on the record as well. And I got to work with, been writing with Julia Michaels, who's a
Sure.
the songwriter.
Issues, I think.
Yeah,
so.
oh yeah.
And she's written for many people. So
Yeah, she's like this generation. So.
That's excellent. Well, we're so happy you came here to join us because I've heard your name for a while now. We've been trying to get you in the studios for a year.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, for a year. I'm not kidding.
appreciate that.
So
That's
we're glad
awesome.
you're finally here. And
I didn't know. I would have came right away.
Oh well, thank you. You're always welcome back.
I'm in no position to be turning down offers. For people
Oh
to
come on
play.
now. Tell me about your sound. How would you describe your sound?
I'm influenced by so many different things. A lot of people say it's rock and roll. I think I grew up listening to rock and roll records and listening to my dad sing rock and roll. So that's where I tried to find my voice, in some kind of, in any capacity.
I hear some Leonard Cohen in your voice.
Thank you. That's
Yeah, I know that's an
the
influence to you.
songwriter as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's just a melting pot. I think of it as like a melting pot of everything that has inspired me since I started playing guitar and started writing songs. The heart of it, I'm just a singer who likes to write songs and sing them. So I guess it's a singer-songwriter. But
So singer first. That came first?
no, I was definitely writing before I could sing. And yeah, I don't know. Or singer-songwriter.
Songwriter, singer?
Songwriter, singer. New genre. Available
So how
now.
many guitars do you play? I mean, I know you got the ukulele. What are the other instruments?
I don't play enough. I like try and play piano, but not well. My brother's the piano player, and just a ukulele. Just kind of picked that up recently and wrote a song on it, and then broke a string and haven't changed it since.
And you were mischievous when you were younger, and you would change strings on your dad's guitars.
Okay, yeah. So I'm left-handed, obviously, and my dad's right-handed. So this guitar was once his, and he would play it the other way.
Oh, that's
and
cool. You got dad's guitar.
Yeah, he had this for like all of 5 minutes. He brought it home, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take that. See you. You don't have to give me an allowance." Anyway, I would restring the guitars so that I would put the thick. I don't know if there's a camera. Or I don't know what's going on, but there's the thick string. I'd put it at the top, and I'd flip the nut, and I would mess up a couple of them. So
I'm sure he was real happy.
he was stoked about it.
Oh, I'll bet.
But after a while, when I got my first real nice one, that was actually mine. And one of he's a musician as well, so one of his managers had given it to me, and for next to nothing. And I was like, I can't mess up with this one. And he's kind of looking at me like, you messed up mine. Now you got one, and you don't want to mess with it. Yeah. So.
Do you think of doing an album with your dad?
Oh yeah, it's in the works.
It's in the works.
Oh yeah, we've been
dig a little deeper, and I'm gonna find something.
Yeah, we jump on stage whenever I'm home, and I'll go up and do a couple songs with him. And,
Do you run your music by him? Say, Dad, what do you think of the song? What do you think of this?
It's funny you say that. He's working on his 6th studio album right now. It's about to come out, and he told me on the phone the other day. He's like, "I'm not letting you hear it till it's mastered and ready to go out," because we have a way of really influencing each other's
direction.
All good though, all love. We just want it to be as good.
I'm not letting you hear it till it's done.
He literally.
I
said
really
that
want
to
your
me.
opinion.
We were at the Volkswagen dealership trying to get a new key for our tour car. It's not really a bus yet. Hopefully one day. And he goes, "Yeah, it's great. Just heard the mix of this new song. It's great. You're not going to hear it till you have to buy it." So,
That's when you'll hear it.
yeah.
Well, Billy Raffoul, you sound great. I know you're going to do one more for us.
Yes, I would love to. I'm going to incorporate these like foot.
He's got a lot of foot pedals. You got a lot of things
A
happening
lot of
down
things
there.
going on here. So anyone watching,
And
at
that's a
home,
hard way of doing it. You're not doing it the easy way either.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but
Technology is never ending,
it is never ending, really. hopefully we'll get to come back here and
Yeah,
see
I'd
what it
love
looks
to
like
have you
next
back.
time.
And how do you keep the pink foot gets one set of pedals and the red foot gets the other set of pedals? Is that how you organize it?
Yeah, it's
All
me
right.
just trying to be hip with
All
my
right, okay.
shoes. But I'm going to play a song for you called Difficult. This is like one of the first 3 songs I released back in 2017.
You never get lost in love, only get lost in me. Never can get enough, whatever you think you need. No matter how hard I try, never can beat this rush. And nobody get me high, where do when we touch? And I'm standing in the rain, your hair it's falling in your face. I know we can't go on this way, but I can't help wondering who will take my place. Oh, now who's gonna hold me like you do? Oh, now who's gonna hold me like you do? On and on and difficult, true in love to let it go. Well, now who's gonna hold me like you do? We never get lost in love, only get lost in sheets. You'd rather just shut me up whenever we get too deep. And I'm standing in the rain, your hair it's falling in your face. I know we can't go on this way, but I can't help wondering who will take my place. Well, now who's gonna hold me like you do? Oh, now who's gonna hold me like you do? On and on and difficult, true in love to let it go. Oh, now who's gonna hold me like you do? Well, tell me why it's so difficult, 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 difficult and difficult, difficult, difficult and difficult, difficult, difficult and difficult. Oh, now who's gonna hold me like you do? And now who's gonna hold me like you do? On and off and difficult, true in love to let it go, yeah. Well, now who's gonna hold me like you do?
Wow, that's fantastic. That was great. I loved it. That was great.
Thank you.
That was excellent. You put 6 people out of work, but that's okay. You've got all these pedals with all these sounds. So you got to be kind of a genius to be able to put these pieces together. To be able with your foot, your guitar, and the lyrics and all.
I appreciate it. It's a constant work in progress, and like I said, you might see 10 here next time.
Wow, I can't wait.
And an extra leg on a robot or something.
So when you do the show on stage, is it a band or is it just you?
Well, right now, as I'm on this tour, it's just me and these pedals. It has been for the last couple tours. I also have a more rock and roll trio that we play together. We got a show kind of coming up in July that we're going to be the full band again. So
Yeah, I was going to ask what the summer plans are for you. You're busy touring, more and more touring. Yeah?
yeah, hopefully we'll be touring the rest of the year. So we're excited excited for that. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and
Thank
being
you
on
so
the
much
show.
for having me.
It's a pleasure to meet you. If people want to get the album, it's iTunes and Amazon everywhere.
iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, like you said. I'm sure Pandora.
How about your website?
BillyRaffoul.com. Yes.
Are you on social media?
Yes, I am on all this stuff: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. There's probably a couple that I'm forgetting that I need to be on.
I love your voice.
Hey, thank you
I
so
love
much.
your voice.
Thank
I
you
mean,
so
you
much.
know, really, you put your soul into it.
I
which
appreciate that.
You have that Joe Cocker sound.
That's a huge compliment, man. That's one of my favorites. So I appreciate that.
Well,
so
thank you.
much.
Billy Raffoul. Running Wild is the name of the EP. It's available now. My name's Larry London, and you're watching Border Crossings.